Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Happy Libra. I am your host, the Happy Libra, and today I'm reading the birth chart of Mr. Bill Gates. I don't know anything about Bill Gates, okay? He's not the type of person that I pay attention to, but he's known in the world, and I read astrology. And the reason I read astrology is to figure out people's personalities and, what they're likely to do and who they are inside without them telling me. That's why I do it. The reason I started reading astrology was to read cheater energy. This was inspired by boyfriends and whatnot. It is a Monday morning and I am not myself. Okay, so the first thing that I'm supposed to say is this reading is for entertainment purposes only. I do not know this person. I do not know this person. I've never looked at the birth chart of Bill Gates before, and it is Monday, and we are going to jump right in. Half asleep, had some coffee, still feel like shit. Let's read Bill Gates. All right. So I read the personal planets. This is Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. This is what determines the personality of the person mostly. I also like to have a look at the Jupiter because the Jupiter is the person's outlook on life or their own personal philosophies. And also I like to have a look at the North Node because looking at the North Node is fun. It kind of shows the person's destiny in this life. I just wanted to make a mental note. I think I need to do Marilyn Monroe again because that was probably the most interesting chart to date, along with George Michael. Okay, guys, it's Monday. I'm struggling. No sleep. Let's do Bill Gates. All right. So his Mars and whatnot is on the lower half of his chart. So what I'm seeing is we're going to start with the moon, and I'm going to try to explain what I'm doing as much as possible for those non-astrology people. All right, guys. So he has his moon in Aries in the 10th house. Oh boy. You see, that's why I do this. You would never know what I'm about to say by looking at this person. You guys know the personality of Cardi B? You remember when she was on those like reality shows and people would like say words to her, and I guess, I don't know, I don't really pay attention, but she would become like aroused to anger and like basically want to get into a physical fight. This man has exactly the same placement. Okay, he's got moon in Aries. So if you start pissing him off, he's going to get like, yeah, he's going to be like ready to physically fight. But I bet you he's the type of person that's not. He's going to do everything in his power to not show it. He wants you to believe that he's this person who is composed and doesn't react. And that is a bag of BS. I'm telling you right now, this man goes off, but he will try to contain it. The moon is our emotions, and it is how moody or changeable we are. And Aries is a zodiac sign that is just like, it just goes off. Okay, it just goes off. It's ruled by Mars, planet of aggression, war, fighting, arguing. Moon in Aries, no. Now, it's in the 10th house, so that's good. His 10th house is activated by his moon. That's a good thing. It probably means that his career will probably be, I'm struggling with this Monday. The career he chooses in this life will probably somehow be chosen based on his emotions. I didn't say that right. Who gives a shit? All right. Moving on. Ooh, what is this? Mr. Bill Gates, he has his North Node in the 5th house. That's very interesting. It makes sense though. Okay, so 5th house is all about, I call it king energy. Sag is king energy too, but Leo energy, it's in the 5th house of Leo. Leo energy is like, I'm the top dog. Okay. And it's in Sagittarius. So what I call that in my readings is double king energy. And you know this man has a lot of money. So it's kind of his destiny that he's supposed to be wealthy. Yeah, that's all I'm getting from that. Because the North Node is your destiny in this life. So all I'm seeing here is something about creativity, something about spirituality. Am I reading this right? Or religion? or people's beliefs or teaching. All things related to Sag. Let me think for a moment. Sag is the zodiac sign of philosophy, spirituality, optimism, expansion. Okay, so we're talking expansion, creativity. That is a damn good combination. Wealth, because Jupiter is fortune. And it's sitting in the zodiac sign of Leo, and it's in the 5th house. And the 5th house is our creativity, it's our children, it is fatherhood, it is also dating and romance. So I'm not getting anything about the technology here, just that this is a very, very, very fortunate, very, very, very expansive person, and this person is born to be wealthy, okay? Like double king energy with the North Node. Heck yeah, lucky you. Must be nice. All right, moving on to the Venus. So he's got Venus in Scorpio in the 5th house. Okay, now this tells me that this person, and this is a love planet. Venus talks about our romance, our love, our affection. You can kind of say how we want to become wealthy, but it's not really that. It's like our affections, how we demonstrate love, how we give love. Yeah, and like I said, romance. How we are in our relationships with our partners. And it's sitting in Scorpio. So that is telling me that this person takes that role very deeply. Unfortunately, there is something that I want to say, and it's funny because it applies to me, if I dare say this. The Venus in Scorpio can mean that you hide some things from your partner. Yeah, because, the zodiac sign of Scorpio talks about secrets. Now, will you love this partner deeply and consider them to be a literal physical part of you? Yes, because that's what Scorpio does. They're very deep. Everything is deep. Nothing is shallow. But will you hide some things? Yes. And you know what? With what I know about Scorpio, and even the way that the symbol is written, according to ancient astrology, that represents the male sex organs. From what I can remember, I believe Mars does as well, but I believe this does as well, if I'm not mistaken. And Scorpio even rules sex. So the fact that he's got Venus in the 5th house, which talks about romance and love and dating in Scorpio, it's like that's a lot of tension, sexual energy, and hiding. It applies to me too, folks. Okay, it applies to me too. All right. Sun in the 4th house in Scorpio. Look, there's that scorpionic energy again. So he's a natural Scorpio. Bill Gates is a natural Scorpio. So he's got this in the 4th house. And what this tells me is he's probably very protective of his family. This is the first thing that just pops into my mind. He's probably very protective of his family, and he takes family matters very seriously. And he expects to build money and wealth in this lifetime. The sun is there, Venus in there. This is heavy Scorpio energy in the 5th and 4th house. So, this whole money thing, yeah. Now, I want to talk about the Mercury and Mars, and they're both in Libra in the 4th house. Okay, so he's got a strong 4th house, a very strong 4th house. And the 4th house talks about domestic life. We're talking about parenting, cooking, being married, grandparents living within the home, family, having children, pregnancy. These are all 4th house matters. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got Sun, Neptune, Mercury, and Mars all in the 4th house. Let me tell you something. I don't like Neptune there, and I don't read Neptune when I do these readings. But the fact that Neptune is there just sitting casually between the Sun and Mercury with Mars, it's not my favorite. Let me tell you why. Neptune is a planet of cloudiness. It can also talk about deception. It is very murky. You even too can misunderstand. God, I'm thinking words that are not good, and it would confirm what I already think. I'm not going to say those things, okay? So Neptune and Sun and Mercury, it's highlighting the 4th house, which talks about women and family and pregnancy and home life, okay? Mercury in Libra is a very good placement, excuse me. Means that this person is very good with communication. People who are good with communication can be manipulative with communication. I have Mercury in Libra. When I want to manipulate, yes, if you give me time to think about it, I can do that. Okay? Because Libra is about taking into consideration how the other person feels, what they're going to think, and if you want to press certain buttons or make them feel a certain way, you know, that's what we do. We're the scales, you know. Mars is in Libra here as well. Okay, so what I would say right off the bat, this person likes to chill. This person likes to chill. He needs to chill. He's not the type of person like, yeah, let's go play some sports and shoot some hoops and do some... No, he likes to chill. The Libran energy likes to chill. Libran energy likes things to come to them. So whatever it is, what type of person, whatever entertainment, they would prefer to sit in a chair and have that energy come to them. And the fact that it's in the 4th house means he probably lives in a very comfortable home. Like a home where like he probably doesn't have to freaking even do anything. He probably has servants even. Yeah. You know? But him being who he is, and I'm cheating a little bit, he probably is very busy, but maybe in his later years he's not. I don't know. All right, moving on. Is there anything else I can see in this person's personality? I'm not a fan of that Neptune in the 4th. I'm really not. Because it can talk about deception in the home. And not only that, you know, Neptune is watery. And I want to use another word, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I don't think you even want to know about that. Ooh, okay. So this person has Jupiter in Leo. Wait a minute. Am I looking at my own chart? I have Jupiter in Leo. How the frick is this possible? What the frick? Is he a Sun Libra? No, he's a Sun Scorpio. Okay. How does he have so many planets that I have? What the frick? Okay, Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter and Leo likes to party. We like, whatever we do, we want to do it big. Over the top, over the top, over the top. We don't know any limits. We don't like limits. We're like, the bigger the better. The bigger the better. The bigger the better. So he's got, ooh, now I see the money. Now I see the money. Ooh, now I see the money. Check this out. Jupiter is a planet of fortune, also fame. Okay? It is a fire planet. And it is sitting in Leo, which is fire. When you put fire to fire in astrology, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. There ain't no way you could hold that back or hold it down. This shit is going to go poof, like poof. So what I'm saying is the 2nd house is our money. It is also our values. And he has double fire energy with the planet of fame and fortune sitting in the zodiac sign of Leo, which talks about Leo would be more like king energy. I think I said that earlier. And king energy is what? Wealth, money, abundance. So he's got freaking expansion, abundance in abundance. Dude was meant to be like, yeah, a 1%er. Like, dude, I was wondering when the money was going to show up. I was starting to doubt my own skills. His 2nd house could not have a more fortunate planet in a more fortunate zodiac sign. Like, dude, the 2nd house, yeah, it's all right there. I'm so happy that I did this because I was starting to think, like, do I even know anything about... I mean, I'm reading for Bill Gates and I can't see the money. I couldn't pick up the money. This is wild. This is wild. Oops, sugar pot. I wasn't trying to finish. But anyway, guys, so that was the chart for Mr. Bill Gates. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this reading, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you have any requests of some celebrities you'd like me to do. I'd love to check them out. And I'm not picky about who I do. I just find it fun. And also, if you like my channel, you like the content, subscribe. I love you all. Bye for now.